wives. You guys all right? That's the general consensus. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have a few more folks coming in, and then we'll get started. We did, yes. Yeah. She is like the queen of kiddush. So she's our kiddush person tonight.
Yes, it's a very loud microphone. So if you're feeling sleepy, welcome, welcome. Shabbat shalom. right, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. If I clap once, will you clap with me? Okay. Since it's Teacher Appreciation Shabbat, I feel like I had to use some of my teacher techniques to get everybody corralled. Okay. Good Shabbos, everyone. It's so great to be with you all. The Shabbat, I was out of town last week on a very special friend's daughter's bat mitzvah, but I am extremely happy to be back. As you might have noticed, there's only one of us here on the Bima. Rabbi is tending to a pastoral care. That is a very important pastoral care visit right now, so he hopefully will be with us momentarily. But I'm given this opportunity to be able to light the candles with you all, which we really haven't had a chance to do because, well, now that summer is, I got a lot of stuff going on up here. 1 second, there we go. Since summer is getting farther, making Shabbat farther and farther away from us, I just wanted to have an opportunity to be able to light the Shabbos candles with you all. So whatever you'd like, it's your custom whether you'd like to stand or you'd sit. It really is up to you. But just and myself. Yeah, I know. I heard it go off. There we go. I'll get into it. Try it again. Teachers and any really big people who play the teacher role. I myself am an educator from way back when, and I have a profound respect for all of our educators in all shapes and forms. And this Shabbat is dedicated to all of you who do so much for Ohev Shalom, who teach our children and create a lasting impression on who they are as a person and in their Jewish education. So we owe a humongous debt of gratitude to all of you who do so much for our kids and for all of us. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let us begin on page 12 in our blue Sidurim, Sidur Hadash, with Yedid Nefesh. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la. skip ahead a couple of pages to the beginning of our Psalms collection. Each Psalm is representing each day of the week. So we begin on page 22, Psalm 95, Lechu Neranena. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Ladonai. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Ladonai. Aria, Aria, Letzui Shenu, Nekana Panav Betada. Aria, Aria, Letzui Shenu, Bizmiro Aria Lo. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Ladonai. Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Lechu Neranena, Ladonai. Last three lines at the bottom. Arba'im Shana Aku Bador Va'omar Abdu'ei Levavhem Vehem Lo Yadu Derachai Asher Nishmati V'Api Im Yevo'un El Menuchati. Next page, top of 24. Shir Ladonai, Shir Chadash. Let us sing a new song to God, to all the earth together. La 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Top of the line, four lines. Shiru Ladonai, Shir Chadash, Shiru Ladonai, Kol Haaretz. Shiru Ladonai, Baruchu Shemo, Basru miyom leyom Yeshuato, Zapru v'goyim kevodo, Bechol ha'amim nifleotav, Ki gadol Adonai, olam me'od, Nahu al kol Elohim. Ay, 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 ay. Alay, lay, 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 alay, la, 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 lay. Ay, la, lay, lay, la, 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 lay. Alay, la, lay, lay, alay, la, 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 lay. Ay, la, lay, lay, la, 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 lay. Alay, la, lay, lay, la, la, lay, la, lay, alay, la, lay, lay. Ay, la, la, lay, lay. Lay, 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 lay. Lay, 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 la, lay. Lay, 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 lay. Lay, 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 lay.
I could have sworn that services start at 6:30. Thought I was early. What can you do? So, looks like you're ready for Lechadodi.
Page 38. Lechadodi likakala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. Lechadodi likakala, B'nei Shabbat nekavela. בתחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פן אישה בוא נקב לה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פן אישה בוא נקב לה. We're going to the next page of the top 40. Yamin. Yamin usmoti farati, ve'et Adonai taritzi, ayarish ben parti, ve'nismecha v'nagi la la la, lecha lecha dodi, lika lika kala, v'nei p'nei shabbat nikavela, lecha lecha dodi, lika lika kala.
I'll be seated. So every Shabbat service, every weekday service for the past number of weeks, we've been offering a prayer for Ukraine and for Ukrainians. I'd like to do it a little bit differently tonight because I'd like to offer a psalm for Ukraine and Ukrainians. It's actually the Sabbath Psalm, the psalm that's traditionally recited on Shabbat. And I would invite you to join with me responsively through the psalm. And as we do, you'll see why I'm choosing to read this psalm especially tonight and why we're dedicating this psalm to the people of Ukraine. They're brave, courageous soldiers. They're courageous citizens who have been through so much in these past 80-some days, and we can only pray for their lives, their well-being, their safety, their hope. So if you'll join with me responsibly. It is good to thank you, O Lord, to sing praises to your exalted name. To the sound of the 10-string lyre with voice and the music of the harp. How great are your deeds, Adonai, how profound are your designs. Though the wicked may thrive like grass, and doers of evil seem to flourish, their doom is sure to come, for yours is the ultimate triumph. Those who oppose you will perish. The workers of iniquity will be routed. I see the defeat of my foes. I hear the doom of my enemies. Planted in the house of Adonai, they will flourish in the courts of our God. Proclaiming Adonai is just, my rock, in whom there is no unrighteousness.
Last 4 lines. Keres balvanon iske shetuli bebeit Adonai mechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu or yanovon besema deshanim ra'ananim yiyu lehagid hi asher Adonai tzori Elo
Can I invite our upcoming bat mitzvah and bar mitzvah, Mackenzie and Ethan, to open and close the parochet of the Aron Kodesh? Coming up, guys, you get to pull the strings. It's a lot of fun. Let's all rise. We turn to the Mari of the evening service, page 50.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidbaro ma'arim aravim b'chokhmah potech she'arim ובתבונה משנה עתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם, ברקיע כרצונו. אורי יום ולילה, כולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור. הוא מעביר יום ומביא לילה, הוא מבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, עמדי ורבים. You may be seated.
Let's continue on the following page. Ahavat Olam, which will be followed by Shema V'Ahavta.
Ethan's going to lead us in Shema. Ethan.
Ethan, come on back up. By popular demand.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha Ahavta, Amecha Ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chokim u'mishpatim, atanu limarta, otanu limarta. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shofteinu, tovtomeinu nasiach b'chupecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'mitzvotecha le'olam v'oed, ki hem chayenu, ve'orach yameinu. Ovahem negei yom v'layla, negei yom v'layla. Ve'ahavarcha al tasir, mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'kol me'odzecha, v'hayu hadvarim ha'eleh asher anohi mitzaveha yom alivanecha vishinantam livanecha bidibar tapam vishita beveteha uleteha baderech ushalpeha ukumeha ukshartam leot deha v'hayu totafot beineneha uftatam al mezuzot beiteha uvishareha.
So, dear Morot, back in September, the beginning of the year, May 15th looked like it was a long way away, didn't it? Long way away. So it's been a journey since then, and here we are today. A lot of great things have happened this year. You know, when I walked into the Gimel class in the beginning of the year, I couldn't believe the kids were... Marley, remember, I walked in, I felt like I was lost, because the last time I saw them, they were like this high, and, you know, I hadn't seen them for, the whole year. So even more. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and we're at a better place today than we have been in the past. So, did I hear that Sunday's the last day of Hebrew school? Okay. Spring fling also. Don't forget. Spring fling. What, Ariel? So we're going to turn to page 60. Cantor will lead us, leading into Micha Mocha, when Israel and Moses celebrated their journey out of Egyptian bondage and slavery on their way to the Promised Land. Our journey this past year, which culminates on Sunday.
ומלכותו ורצון קיבלו עליהם. משה ובני ישראל לכענו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו כולם. מי כמוך באלים אדוני. מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורת תהילות. אוסף אלה נורת תהילות. אוסף אלה מאחורך רוב עליך. לפני משה, לפני משה, זה לי אנו ויאמרו, זה לי אנו ויאמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר יפדה אדוני את יעקב וקולו מיד חזק חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
So yesterday afternoon, Cantor paid a visit to a dear member of our congregation who is terribly ill, and I paid a visit to the same person. We had not arranged it this way, but we both pulled up at the same time. So we were there visiting her at the same time. The Cantor had her guitar, and she sang to our dear congregant the Hashkivenu prayer, which we'll find on page 62. So the person we visited understands Hebrew quite well, so it really needed no translation. And while I was listening, Cantor, to your beautiful voice, I mean, we know how beautiful your voice is here in the sanctuary, but there in that small bedroom, just singing to one person, or maybe singing to God on behalf of that one person, it was especially sweet. So I heard your words and your music, but I was watching her face. And for someone so ill to light up so much with your singing, your praying for her behalf. So look at these words on page 62. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom. Help us, O God, to lie down in peace. V'hamidenu malkeinu l'chayim, and waken us to life on the morrow. Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom l'shalom Mehamidenu Malkeinu l'chayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu Olamo Israel ve'al Yerushalayim.
Guard us always and everywhere. Bless us with life and peace. Praise to you, O God of peace, whose love is always with us, who shelters your people Israel and protects Jerusalem in love. Okay, let's continue. Page 64, Vishamru with Mackenzie.
This is a little bit of a surprise to Mackenzie, but she does a phenomenal job with the hand motions, so if anybody needs it, she's your person. All right.
Well, Mackenzie, Yasher Koach. Okay, let's lead ourselves into the Amidah with Chatzi Kaddish, page 66.
Yitzkadav, Yitzkadash, Shem Rabba.
Amen.
Yamad Yifrach Yirutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayechon U'byom Echad Uvchayedecho Beit Yisrael Bagala Uvizman Karib Ve'imru Amen. Yeshmei Rabba Mevarach Ve'alam Ulamei Amaya Yiparach Yiparach Ve'yishtabach V'yipar V'yidruma V'yidnaseh V'yidhadar V'yidale V'yitalal Shemer Kurasha Berechu Le'ela Min Kol Berchata V'shirata Tushbechata V'nechemata Damiran Yama Ve'imru Amen.
Let's take a few moments for individual and quiet prayer and reflection. We can find the evening Amidah beginning on page 69, going through to the conclusion in the middle of page 76 or 77.
ya'aseh shalom. Oh, ya'aseh, oh, ya'aseh, oh, ya'aseh shalom. Oh, ya'aseh, oh, ya'aseh, oh, ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down. May the one who makes peace bring peace down, bring peace down.
Ariel, we are so set for you, sweetie. Ariel is our kiddush specialist. So how about if we all rise? Rise, rise, rise. Page 90. You have a kiddush cup around? There you go. Okay. All set.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam porei peri hagafim.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kadishanu v'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron l'ma'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom tehila lemekra kodesh Zecher Litzia Mitzrayim Kivanu V'harta V'otanu Hidashta Mikol Ha'amim V'Shabbat Kodshecha B'Ahava U'Razon Hinhaltanu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen.
Hey, Ariel, beautiful job.
Beautiful, Ariel. Beautiful. So I have to tell you what happened Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, what? What happened? So it was about 4 o'clock, and I wanted to get some books that are in the book room, the book closet, which is inside what is now newly named the Cantor Paul Freimark entrance and lobby. We're going to be dedicating it on Shabbat morning, June the 4th. It's going to be a really important time. So there were some books I wanted to get out. The books that I wanted to get out were the book that were written by Michal Ashman, who was our speaker back in November, What Would You Do If You Weren't Afraid? And I don't know, I put about 20 books back there for people coming into the congregational meeting, and as of 1 o'clock this afternoon, there were still some books there, so if anybody would like to take a book home, you're more than welcome to. Anyhow, so from there, the shortest way to get to where I was going was to go through the social hall. You have to be careful right now because there's a lot of wires that are there from the show. Anyhow, I walk into the social hall, and right in the middle of the social hall, there's like a, I don't know, it's like a yoga mat. You know what? You know, like that. Yeah, good, okay. Somebody's listening. And there's a young woman sitting in a lotus position, and she's doing something, whatever you do in a lotus position, you know, right? You know. So I thought, what should I do? You know, walk out, go a different way. Anyhow, I walked very gingerly and tenderly, and I said hi, and we started chatting, and it was a great chat right from the beginning. I shared with her some of the things that I do, and we talked a little bit. And then I learned that, so she was really here because she was doing a program with the kids in Hebrew school, you know. So first it was going to be the Aleph class and the Bet class. After that, the Gimel class and the Dalet class. So, you know, how many Hebrew schools have a yoga person who does like Jewish yoga in Hebrew school? You know? Well, I'll ask you a different question. How many Hebrew schools have a camel named Percy that comes? So if we're going to have Percy come, why not a Jewish yoga Jewish? And you know what I thought about is that this whole thing could have really bombed. You know, I mean, you know her, Barbara, right? You know her, and you think she's great, and you expected what she would do would be great, but who knows what's going to happen? Like, you know, the kids could say, yeah, I don't know. So, and one of the things that Michal Oshman says in her book is that if you're going to fail big, right? You know, if something's not going to work, let it be really big, because that means you tried something. It didn't work, but you really tried something big, because otherwise you go through life taking little tiny steps, and even when you succeed, it's not that much of a success anyhow. So after the Aleph and Bet class, I happened to bump into some of the kids. I said, how was it? They said, great. Well, that was great to hear. But I wasn't so sure what's going to happen with the Gimel and Dalet class, because you know what happens in Gimel class? Kids, close your ears. In Gimel class, you can start becoming a little bit cynical, you know, and you know, who knows how they're going to respond. Anyhow, it so happened that I happened to be in Founders Hall, which is where the Dalet class is now. And as you guys were coming up, Ariel, I was kind of like walking out of Founders Hall. And I said to you guys, so how was it? How was it? There you go. Can you see Ariel there? Yeah. Thumbs up. They said it was great. It was great. How many times do kids say about Hebrew school, it was great, you know? But, you know, Barbara's willing to take chances, think big, try new things, and things that kids, you know, won't forget 10, 15 years down the road. The time they did yoga, the time they saw the camel. I don't know how many kids are going to become camel riders, but who knows how many kids might come to practicing some kind of yoga, some kind of meditation, because mindfulness stuff based on, you know, that experience. So when you ask the question, what makes Hebrew school so great? I would answer our teachers, our faculty. I think that's a good answer. Good answer. And then if you ask the question, who inspires our Hebrew school teachers to be as great as they are? There's no question. It's Minahelet Barbara. Barbara, I happened to notice the other day that since you have the title of Minahelet, how long is it now? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Some are still trying to get it right. You heard it. I happened to overhear what you heard. And some are still trying to. It's very complicated. Minahelet, right? So so many syllables. But we are blessed, Barbara, with you. Blessed with you. We have a fantastic PTO. Blessed with you, Rachel, and blessed with an amazing faculty. Yeah, you put those ingredients together, and wow, makes us who we are. So, Barbara and Rachel, can I invite you both up on the bima as we turn everything over to the two of you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shalom
Shalom.
to everybody watching on live stream. I thank you for being here. I know there are quite a few who are either watching on live stream or will be watching the recording because they could not make it today. So, you ready, Rach? All right. so just bear with me. I wrote a poem. Ohev Shalom and Tichon team is the best, as I'm sure that many of you can attest. They guide Ohev's youngest Jewish minds. They're passionate, inspirational, and surely one of a kind. In no particular order, I present each to you. Please help me to give our educators the kudos they're due. Teachers, please join us when you hear your name. You're the best of the best, I hereby proclaim. Mora Barry showers our Gan class with kindness and care. Mora Leah's love of Judaism with knowledge she's happy to share. Mora Marla imparts Jewish wisdom with passion and pride. Mora Melissa is Tichon's outgoing leader and guide. Mora Carolyn brings in-depth discussions to Tichon, 7th grade, and Mora Galit's love of Israel with Bet class she's always conveyed. Mora Denise and Mora Joyce embrace each pre-Gan star, accepting every student for who they are. You can find Mora Jen and Abigail with Kesher using our outdoor space, and Mora Lori makes the Bet classroom a super engaging place. Mora Suzanne ensures our students are able to shine and succeed, with Mora Annie helping to give each one what they need. With a smile on her face, Mora Robin walks through the Mechina door, and Mora Shari is our librarian, answers phones, and does more. Our Madrachim, Ella, Rosalia, Izzy, Marissa, Alana, Abby, Alana, Alyssa, Rosalia, I said her twice, Lainey, and Sarah are role models and stars, the most amazing teen assistants near and far. Rabbi, Cantor, Lindsay, and Rachel Batesh, your help is appreciated in keeping our school vibe so fresh. Last but not least, for 10 years, Moradina taught Aleph with heart. Her students, she's loved right from the start. Many mazels to you. Good luck on your retirement. We wish you the best. Having you on our team all these years, we were certainly blessed. Thank you to our amazing families for your support this almost normal school year. Please join me and give our Ohev Jewish educators a super loud cheer. Happy 10 years and good luck on your retirement. We're going to miss you and we love you.
Okay, I just wanted to, without crying, because I can't believe that Dina's leaving us, want to thank you guys. You've been amazing. I'm so grateful that all three of my girls have had most of you and are, have followed all the way through. To more Barbara. Oh God, I'm like really verklempt here. Because I still, I know. Well, I was going to say Miss Barbara, right? Miss Barbara. So, for those of you that don't know, we're Miss Barbara's first year teaching in 2015. I mean,
2007.
Seven, right? Because Ellie was 2. She had my oldest daughter Ellie, and now it's been like such a pleasure and an honor to see you grow. And then, like, such a team, and we wouldn't be here without your support and your love, so thank you. Love you. Okay, thank you. So, all right, yes, okay, so we also wanted to honor, now I'm like, really have to hold it together. Whew. Okay, so for everybody out there on Facebook, and the Fields family that I hope is watching, we wanted to honor our beloved Maura Michelle. Oh, so sorry. Okay. Hold that thought, people. I'm so sorry.
So as I said before, I'm always grateful every single week for each and every one of you for doing all the hard work and the beautiful work, the most important work, I think, in this entire building, for everything that you all do. And it's my honor to be able to serenade you once again this year with these words that make 100% sense, because you do it every day. You do it every day with our kids, and we're so grateful. This song is for those who inspire us today, who always lend a helping hand to show us the way. This song is for those who see their students through in the times in their lives, for that we say thank you. You have made a difference, and you have changed their minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. And you have always been there in everything you do. I hope you can be as proud of us as we're proud of you, and you really This song is for those who heard the silent cries, who stepped into what got tears from the children's eyes, for those who gave us a safe place to grow, a place for us to call our home. Forever we will know that you have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud as we're as proud of you. You have made a difference, and you have shaped our minds. You have changed the world, one child at a time. This song is for those who taught us right from wrong, who taught us much more than their craft to help our minds grow strong. This song is for those who guide us through and through, so that we can make our life. For that we say thank you, Toda. You have made a difference, and you have shaped our lives, and you have changed the world, one child at a time. You have always been there in everything you do. I hope that you're as proud of us as we're so proud of all of you. She's going to come back to us.
I'm so sorry. Okay. I apologize for that. I wasn't aware. Okay, so I just wanted to, we're going to honor Maura Michelle. I wanted to let you know, I've been working with Kim Kushner, who's also out there on live stream. She found a local artist who's an Israeli local artist. Her name's Fanny Chodesh, and we really wanted to honor Maura Michelle in a way that really represented who she was. We met with the artist, we shared pictures, she walked through the school, she sat. She really wanted to capture her spirit, and I think she did a beautiful job. This is an informal dedication because we really want the Fields family to be here, and it's their only daughter's prom tonight, so have a great time, Alyssa. So I wanted to share with you what the finished product. It will be hanging in the Gassman Grand Hall, and I just wanted to invite you to take a look and share. We think that it can capture her beautifully. I think while we put it here in the, for the rest of the service, and please take your time and look and admire, and you'll see the family, you'll see the daughter lighting Shabbat candles, you'll see her love of the Aleph Bet and Judaism and music and family. So this was a really important to us to be able to put it all together. So we're pleased with how it came out, and we just wanted you to see and to take a minute to think about Maura Michelle who was a huge part of our lives in this community and the synagogue. So.
So I just want to share a secret with you, and it's been kept secret for the past many years because it seems like nobody knows about this. Nobody knows about this. I'm going to share it with you tonight. Rachel called me some months ago, it was like in the beginning of March, and told me about this painting and that they'd like to hang it someplace prominently. And I said to Rachel, well, you know, we're going to have a meeting of the Arts Committee. And they decide whether things can hang in that area, and if they can, exactly where they're going to hang. So, so it just so happened that today was the meeting. We were planning to do this in April sometime, but I think it took a little bit longer for the painting to get done. And Rachel made her pitch to the committee, and Rachel had kind of like a spot where you would really like it to be hung. But, you know, would they approve of such a prominent spot? So after Rachel's presentation, you know, this was like a game show kind of thing. You had to go into a separate room, and the Arts Committee, otherwise known as the Secret Society, you know, it would be good if people knew that. So anyhow, they saw the place that you wanted, Rachel, or that you would like. They chose a much more prominent place. They said, no, here's, you know, people won't be able to see it there. They'll be able to see it here. So I'll just give you an idea of where it's going to be. So, you know, when you walk out of the sanctuary, make a left-hand turn, there are pillars, you know, pillars that, so you see those pillars? So if you can get I guess it's the second pillar down, and you see that pillar when you're walking in from the entrance, and then you make a left, and you'll see a pillar there. And the members of the committee held it up there. It was like the perfect size and the perfect place, because in a way, that area is the bridge between here and the school. So, you know, and Maura Michelle was both a member of the congregation and a teacher in the school. So, yeah. We'll just get somebody to hang it. His name is Al Torgeman. And we'll be all set. Beautiful. Thanks, Rachel. And Kim, thank you to you. I know that you and Rachel were in this together. So thank you to both of you for having the heart that you do, to wanting to have this in the synagogue. Thank you. Yeah. So let's all rise. 118 Aleinu. Oh, we're going to count the Omer first? Yeah. Last night we counted 27 days. We're going to continue tonight. You can find yourself in the Siddur, 732.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. Hayom shemona v'esrim yom shehem arba'a shavuot la'omer. Today is the 28th day, which comprises of 4 weeks of the Omer.
Aleinu 118.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'teit gedula le'otzer b'reshit, shelo asanu k'goyei ha'aratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkenu kahem, וגורלנו ככל העולם, ואנחנו גורים ומשתחווים ומודים שעונות השמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו, וגבהם מרומים. O Eloheinu, Einon, Emnen Malkeinu, Efezulato, Kakatu, Vitorato, Ve'adata hayom, V'hashevot levavecha, Ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim, Bashamayim imal, Ve'aretz, מתחת עינוד.
Okay, we can be seated.
כי המלכות של ההיא עולמיה תמלוך בכבוד, כך כתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, ושמו אחד.
Time of the Yurtzeit, we recall the lives and loving memories of Milton Fleischman, dear father of Holly Goldberg, Robert Kochman, dear father of Michael Kochman, and Gertrude Verbit, the dear mother of Warren Verbit. And those whose Yurtzeits have been observed during the course of this past week, each night at the evening minyan and Sunday morning at the Sunday morning minyan. And so we recall the loving memories of Julian Weinstein, Roberta Suib, Kenneth J. Sharon, Leo Rice, Jake Fishman, Jerome Walter Dreyfus, Jeanette Talmadge, Albert Surden, William Janoff, Martha Altaker, Bernard Abramson, Martin Melitz, Selma Goredetzer, Herman Kane, Terry Bernstein Winston, Susan Weisner, Gerald Riepstein, Fred Kaiser, Roberta Grad. And those whom we lost so very recently and during the course of the past year, most recently Arthur Schlesinger, dear father of Stacy Gelman, Candace Rosen, Alan Lieboff, Sylvia Gingold, Rochelle Euknis, Ira Hirsch, Jonathan Israel, Stephen Wiener, Marilyn Rosenblatt, Ronnie Schlesinger, our beloved Cantor Paul, Edith Kaufman, Bernard Siegel, Edith Schulman, Benjamin Hoffman, Harold Kurtz, David Aronson, Mildred Klein, Mara Lipschutz, Jeffrey Berlin, Hollis Cohen, and Michelle Fields, our dear Michelle Fields. May each of their memories continue to be cherished for a bracha, for a blessing. If all those who are in the year of mourning or observing a Yurtzeit, this 13th day of ER, please rise, and we'll find Kaddish Yatom on page 124. Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, Bi'olma divra chirotei, וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומייכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תאמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו amen. Well, dearest friends, there's something that doesn't happen every Friday night, but when it happens, it's worth waiting for, and that is Rachel making the announcements. Rachel, it's all yours.
Okay, Shabbat Shalom. We're going to finish up. Happenings. So Oi is happening. There's 3 more shows, and you can also get your tickets to live stream. I've heard wonderful things about it, and you are guaranteed to laugh. It's a good one. So that's what's happening. Ben's Club Shabbat is happening tomorrow. The June 4th, I've almost rebounded in time. June 4th, dedication to Cantor Paul. Please come for Shabbat morning. And lastly, sadly and wonderful that this year has come to an end. We did it. So that's this Sunday. We have our spring fling. It's following Hebrew school. Woohoo, hail, woohoo. At 11 o'clock, Ohev teenies are welcome to come. We have inflatables. We have Kona ice for everyone. We have a petting zoo. So, and we're going to have the sun shining. So the one nice day of the weekend, please come out, stay after Hebrew school, 11:30 to 1, unless you have little people, come at 11. And thank you everyone again, and thank you to our lovely staff. I love you guys. You're the best of the best, and I appreciate everything you do for my girls, for everyone, so thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Rachel. That's why we call you the best at the announcements. The best. Great. So, again, with much thanks, appreciation to our great faculty, really amazing. And it's great to have the opportunity to express those sentiments to you tonight. So with that, we're going to conclude 128 Adon Olam. Just when we conclude tonight, we're not going to go through those doors because there's a lot of wires. So just walk around. You can see the pillar on which the painting is going to hang. And for those then who would be leaving through this door, be very careful, because leaving the social hall through this door, there's tons of wires there. So, I'm saying, right. So, I didn't mention that part, right? So, I'm talking about going into the social hall. Like, don't go through these doors, walk around. And there's cake? Cake? Really? Wow. Ooh, boy. We're getting there.
Only the best for our teachers.
Adon Olam 128.
Adon Olam asher mahalach b'terem ko yetzeni hivra le'ed nahasa b'chaptso ko azay melech shemo nikra Diacharei kichlot hako levado yimloch nora vehu haya vehu over vehu yeh betifara vehu echad me'en sheni le'am shilo le'achvira ve'lireshit ve'litachlit ולא העוז והמשרה, והוא אלי, וחד גואלי, וצור חבלי, ביצרה, והוא ניסי, ומנוס לי, מנת כוסי, ביום מקרא, בידו הכדרוכי, ביד תישן, ביעיר shalom, Shabbat shalom u'mevorach, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom u'mevorach.
Shabbos, everyone.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.